In today's video, we're going to show you how to set up a tank. This video can be used for any size tank. This tank specifically is 3.3 gallons. So first, you're going to take out the light, which is wrapped in bubble wrap and other packaging. The tank brings the smallest size available from MagFlow, which is used to clean the sides of your tank. There's also premium soil substrate, which is substrate that is used for plants. This is a liquid that works as a fertilizer for your plants. Next is a CO2 starter set, which is very good for your plants. And lastly, a hang-on filter, which will help your water stay clean. So after you're done setting everything aside, you're going to have your plain tank. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pour the premium soil into the tank. Just cut it open with some scissors and start pouring. You don't have to use the whole bag of soil. Just make sure however much you put is thick enough to fit the plant and its roots inside the soil. After you pour the soil, just kind of space it around so that it's an even layer throughout the whole tank. You can pat it down with your hand if you want to. The next thing you're going to do is place whatever plants you want. When you go to place the plant, remove the excess water. Take out the plant from the black container and remove that material that the plant is wrapped in. Simply place the roots inside the soil. Use your fingers to put soil over any roots that pop out. Repeat this for the rest of the plants. For the moss ball, you can just simply place it anywhere you want. For plants that are not potted, just put the roots inside the soil. After placing the plants, the next step is to fill the tank up with water. Try to find an object that you can put at the bottom of the tank so the water doesn't mess up your soil or your plants. Pour the water onto the lid. Keep doing this until your water is all the way to the top. After putting all the water in, the next step is the CO2 starter set. First, take out the CO2 chamber. Take the 2 suction cups and place them on the back of the chamber. Next, take the chamber with the hole facing down and place it inside the water. Get the tubing. Cut it at whatever length you want. In this video, we cut it down the middle. Place one end of the tubing on the stick that sticks up from the chamber. Next, get the valve, unscrew it, place one side in the tube stick the tubing into the valve and then screw it back in. Repeat it on the other side. Next, put the other end of the tubing into the disposable CO2 can. Take off the cap. Press slowly until the whole chamber fills up with carbon dioxide. After the CO2 is set up, the next step is to set up the filter. Take the filter out of its box and remove the wrapping. Take out the pieces in the plastic bag. The first one that goes into the filter is the plain one. Next, put the ridged one into the plain. Pull the sponge-looking thing onto the ridged one. Make sure it's all the way at the bottom. This way, no small fish or shrimp get into your filter. Put the black tab into the little hole under the filter. Once you're done setting up your filter, place it inside the water in the corner of a tank, wherever you prefer. Then plug in the filter. Once you've plugged in the filter, remove the lid and pour water inside until it starts working. You should hear the filter working. Stop pouring water until water comes out of the filter. Place the lid back onto the filter. The next step are the fertilizer drops. Place 10 drops per gallon. In this case, this tank is 3.3 gallons, so we put 30 drops. The next part is to set up the mag flow. Separate the two pieces from each other. The piece that has mag float on it goes on the outside of the tank, while the other side goes on the inside of the tank. Place them together. The next step is to put fish in. We used a nearite snail, three fancy shrimp, three neon tetras, and 3 pygmy cories. Make sure you put them slowly into the water. After you've placed your tank in the area that you want it, the next step is to set up the light. Make sure the light is in the middle of the tank so that it is evenly distributed. Once you place the light where you want it, plug it in and adjust it however you'd like. Thanks for watching!